This is Larry Stoll from Pace Turf, and what I want to highlight today is a quick discussion of the threat temperatures that you receive on your weekly or your 3 times weekly weather alerts, and you can also get those through the weather link on the web page. What they mean to you as temperatures are changing coming out into the spring, and the diseases that will show up in the disease threat forecast based on these temperatures. Now, the threat temperature, as we use it, is a 5-day running average of forecasted temperatures, and it's an average of the averages. So when you see a temperature such as 60 degrees, which is the trigger for concern for diseases such as brown patch, that means that there is at least 5 days or where the average temperature, the average of those temperatures, is over 60 degrees. So it's a pretty solid number. It means there's enough temperature there for you to have a problem with certain diseases like brown patch. Now I'm going to take a look at some of the data that came out recently in this area where we had a brown patch epidemic fire up, and it fired up about 7 to 10 days after the threat temperature of 60 degrees for brown patch showed up. Let's just take a look at how you can use your emailed weather threat temperatures and also your online weather alerts. This is what your weather alert looks like, and right at the top the threat temperature is listed. In this case it shows 61 degrees Fahrenheit, and just below that and to the right you'll see that there is a listing for Rhizoctonia diseases being a threat at this time. Now if you look at your weather history for the same period of time, you'll see where the temperatures exceeded the normal average high temperatures, and that's where the Rhizoctonia was a threat. Well, we saw that there was a short period of time when brown patch was going to be active, and it turns out that was enough time for a disease and an epidemic to start. That only showed up in one of the email weather updates for that period of time because it is only sending you an email once every 3 days, and it's looking for a 5-day period. So what we'd recommend that you do is go ahead and take a quick look at those email weather alerts every 3 days to see if there's something that shows up that might be a risk that you need to consider, and then you can look at your weather history to see if there's been some conducive conditions recently.